Hey folks, it's Chad here with Airstream in Greensboro. A little sick, you can probably hear it in my voice, but I wanted to jump in because Airstream just made a huge announcement for the Flying Cloud model lineup, and that's a new package that they are calling the Midnight Flamingo, which also happens to sound like a drink that you would order at a bar that is made out of an Airstream, but this is not that. It's a package that Airstream is doing, and it's basically a blackout package and some. Now, blackout packages in vehicles and cars and motorhomes, like that has been a huge, massively popular thing over the last couple of years. And this year, oddly, we saw a ton of blackout packages on the motorhome side of the industry, not necessarily travel trailer side, which I'm sure there's some out there and I just haven't seen them. But Airstream has released basically a blackout package that they are calling the Midnight Flamingo. So the only thing they've showed us so far, they uploaded this blog to their website. Now I will be in Tampa next week on Tuesday at the Super Show to video this unit as well as some other releases that Airstream is rumored to be coming out with. So I will have videos coming next week on both the Midnight Flamingo package and anything else that Airstream does that's new. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see when I post those videos, and maybe will be the first videos that go out. Now let's talk a little bit about the Midnight Flamingo package and some things that I could just see as somewhat of an Airstream expert, or at least someone who's very much in the Airstream community. So just looking at the website, you can first see the Flying Cloud is basically, it's a Flying Cloud with a different package. We have this kind of, I think it's like a truck bed coated on the front rock guards, as well as the cover for the propane tanks, and then your belt line going around, instead of being chrome, that's going to be blacked out as well, which I think looks fantastic. Probably my favorite thing so far that I've seen on the outside. There's something huge on the inside, but my favorite thing on the outside is the blackout wheels. They look incredible. They look so cool, and this is also going to already have the 3-inch lift kit on it from the factory. There's a new brochure if you want to download it from their website, from Airstream's website. You can do that, and it has a 1-page on the Flamingo package with everything that comes with it. Now, basically, it's a blackout package. You're going to see that on the exterior. Now, one thing I noticed in one of the photos, let me scroll down. You can kind of see in this photo here, the blackout with being pulled by a ram, and see the front here. Solar guards are already black, so that's not new. You just got the rock guards that are painted black. I do think this is just the coating. It's not that foam aftermarket thing that some people get for the Airstreams. I think this is a coating that Airstream put on the rock guards, the stainless steel rock guards. Now here's the wheels. These wheels look so good. Like, my question is going to be, can we get these wheels aftermarket without it costing an arm and a leg? Because I want them on my camper, on my Flying Cloud. Like, they look so cool. The blacked out rims, and then I think it's still going to be Goodyear tires. It looks like it's still Goodyear. Yeah, I see Goodyear on there. So still Goodyear endurance tires, just blacked out wheels, and I think they're still going to be 15s. It doesn't specify what they are. The other thing I really like is the Flying Cloud emblem on the outside is blacked out as well instead of white. And then there is this added Flamingo embroidered style magnet here to, I guess, tell everybody that you've got the blackout package. So you can't just copy this. You can't just get the black wheels and cut the front. Like, you got to get this emblem to be legit, right? And then there is a different awning package now. And the material, it says Flamingo embroidered. This photo of the awning here doesn't show anything being embroidered on the awning. So I'm interested to see what that looks like. And like I said, I'll be in Tampa, so I'll be able to show you exactly what that looks like. But it's going to come standard with the window awning package. So you'll have all 3 awnings instead of just the main patio awning. And just kind of talk a little bit about what comes standard, because it does come with quite a bit of standard equipment. So this is going to be standard. You can see it in this photo. A 50 amp service with dual ACs and heat pumps. So it's not going to be an option for the 20. It's 2 floor plans, the 25 foot or the 27 foot is the only one you can get this package on. You can't get it on any of the other Flying Cloud floor plans. Just the 27 front bed and the 25 front bed. Now, generally, the second AC and 50 amp service is an option on those floor plans, but on the midnight package, you're getting that standard or as part of the package upgrade. They haven't given us pricing on this yet either, so hopefully I'll have that next week when I do the full walk around video. You're also going to get 300 watts of solar standard. You're going to get the 200 amp hours of battle-borne batteries standard with the smart shunt. You're going to get the rear hatch standard with this. This is going to be a pretty hefty package. 3-inch lift kit standard, the blackout styled aluminum wheels, the 3-inch lift kit, the double black protected or durable black protected coated bumper and storage. That's in the front. And then storage, I'm guessing, is talking about the propane tank cover, maybe? No, storage is going to be the rear bumper. And then the blacked out LP cover, the black accented belt line and rub rail, the manual zip the awning. And this is one where it says with Flamingo embroidery, which I didn't, you don't see that in the photo. The zipped rear and roadside awnings are standard. And then the badging is going to be standard. And on the inside, there's some standard things too. But before I get to the inside, I just want to talk about this photo a little bit. Some things that stick out. First of all, 2 ACs and they're the GE profile air conditioners with the heat pump. The other thing I see in this photo is these are the same solar panels that's on the current trade wind. They are the flexible taped on solar panels. And if you're in the solar community, you probably have an opinion on the flexible panels, but this is what Airstream, it looks like. I don't know if they're doing everything this way or this is what they're moving to, but it is interesting to see in this photo on the website that it's the flexible Marlin 100 watt solar panel and not the rigid panel. They're probably easier to put on. They're probably cheaper, so I could see why Airstream would want to move towards that, but they're also considered to not be quite as efficient as the rigid panel. So there'll be definitely, I think, will be some debate on that in the community if they do decide to go with the flexible panels. But I did notice that right out the gate. And then, of course, you can sell the blackout stuff there. I think everything else is going to be pretty much flying cloud. Now, when you go to the inside, of course, you guys can go to this blog post. I'll link it below. Okay, there's the rear hatch. Now the bumper is painted instead of chrome, which I really like that. I think it's just a good look. It just looks cool. The other thing I noticed on this was these rear windows are completely blacked out. Now, I don't know if that's just the photo that they sent us or they put on the website, or if it's actually like a higher tint than normal. I'll be able to see that next week in Tampa. But that's something that did stick out to me. It was that both of these windows are blacked out to the point of not even being able to see through. It may just be the photo that they may have did that in the photo. Now, the other thing that sticks out to me, the cushions in here are not the ultra leather that we're used to seeing on the Flying Cloud. I'm not personally a huge fan of the ultra leather that's on the Flying Cloud. It's really slippery. If you're not wearing jeans or some type of pants that has a little bit of grip to it, you slide off of that cushion. This is a cloth, and it looks similar to the cloth that is in, I think, the Tradewind, but a different color. It's almost like the Fieldstone color of the Tradewind. Now, they haven't said anything, as far as I can tell, about different color options. So I think it's just this one option is what you're going to get when you do the midnight package, which will be this gray kind of, they called it charcoal bedspread, and then woven charcoal lounge and dinette seating is what they called it. I think it looks fantastic, and I am a fan of cloth. I know leather and ultra leather is like the luxury side of vehicles, but I like cloth in the Airstreams. I just feel like it's more comfortable and it's cooler. It's just, there's a lot about it that I think works well, and I'm excited to see this in person. The other thing that sticks out, all of your hardware in here is blacked out as well, which looks, in my opinion, sick. So all your cabinet front, your cabinet handles blacked out. Even the sink faucet is blacked out. Of course, we can't see the bathroom in these photos, so subscribe and I'll show you the bathroom next week. And then the little hangers for clothes or whatever you want to hang, it's the same one that's in the Tradewind currently, but it's blacked out. In the Tradewind, it's gray. On this new Midnight Flamingo package, is going to be blacked out. And then you can see a shot of the kitchen here. These front doors here look a lot like well, that's what's on the Flying Cloud currently. You can just see the blacked out handles here. Convection microwave is option. Standard is going to be the propane oven. And I'm sure on the 27 it'll be the same, where you get a microwave and an oven, unless you choose to do the convection microwave, and then it's just the convection microwave. And then a 25 foot, you got to pick one or the other. Now here's a big thing. So this Eclipse, I think I'm saying that right, radio is what's in the classic 33 foot currently. Now it's an option for the Flying Cloud if you do the midnight package. The biggest upgrade on the interior is not the cloth seats, is not the hardware, it's not the sink faucet. It is the fact that the speakers are no longer pointing directly down on your head when you're sitting at the dinette. So you can see here on this photo that the speaker is actually facing out into the cabin of the Airstream. So you're gonna fill the whole Airstream with music. If you're listening to music, instead of it shooting straight down onto the dinette and whoever's sitting at the dinette. I'm hoping that they did the same thing in the front. I didn't see any photos that stuck out that, like, in the bed area it's the same way, but it is, at least in the dinette area, it's that way. I'm gonna assume they did it in the bedroom area, which is also fantastic, because if you want to play music and you're laying down in the bed, you don't want music just blasting into your face. So the fact that they move these speakers up and facing out like the Globetrotter is fantastic. That's almost enough of a reason for me to pick the midnight package over any other option that's available on Airstream, is just the radio. I'm assuming, I think it's Bluetooth. I think it has, of course it has AM, FM. I don't think it has Sirius or anything like that. I think it's just Bluetooth and then AM, FM radio, but it does sound really good in the classic, and I'm sure there's a subwoofer as well, because Airstream always does subwoofers. But that is basically the midnight Flamingo package or experience, whatever you want to call it, that Airstream is now offering on the Flying Cloud as an option, 25 foot and 27 foot. You guys tell me down in the comments what you think of this package and whether you would love to have it on your Airstream, or if you're like, that's stupid, I don't want it, I'll just keep my Flying Cloud that I've got now. And then be sure to subscribe, because next week I am going to be in Tampa at the Super Show on Tuesday only, just Tuesday. So don't go down to Tampa for the show looking for me. I won't be there. I'm just there on Tuesday, and we'll be making videos, walk-arounds of everything Airstream has at the Tampa show that you need to see. That'll be right here on Chad's RV Reviews, so make sure you're subscribed. Hope you guys are living riveted. Hope you're having a great week, and if you're in the market and you want this package, give me a call and I'll get it on order for you. I can take orders right now for the midnight package, so if you're interested in it, let me know and I'll get your name on the list for orders. Again, live riveted. Have a great day. We'll talk soon. Thanks. Bye.